Hi, our capstone project is called the Psych mobile app, and we make up the Andromeda team. Psych is an asteroid that is made entirely of metal, formed when an early planet was bombarded by debris, leaving only the planet's core. Because this asteroid gives a view of the metallic cores of planets, NASA plans to launch an exploration mission in 2022 with a probe sending back observations of the asteroid in 2026. ASU is leading the mission and will use this app to stir excitement for the mission from the public. Special thanks to Catherine Bowman for sponsoring this project. To excite the public, we are building an iOS app that will interactively present mission facts and timelines, display an interactive celestial map that will track the spacecraft as it travels to the asteroid, simulate the size of Psyche using familiar objects such as US states, the moon, or the sun, and foster community interaction by integrating NASA's different social media posts into one place. For this project, Yifan will be working on the back-end technology, Bowen will be working on social media integration, Robbie and Anastasia are working on mission milestones and timelines, Jan and Shahad are in charge of mission facts and gallery, and Kevin will, for this project, Yifan is working on back-end technology, Bowen is working on social media integration, Robbie and Anastasia are working on mission milestones and timelines, Jan and Shahad are in charge of mission facts and media gallery, Kevin is the project coordinator for the computer programmers, Connor is our graphic designer, and Lauren is our project manager. Our first major requirement is to aggregate NASA social media posts to make it easier for the public to stay up to date on the project. It will interface with Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, displaying all the posts in a uniform UI, with view options including a list feed and image grid. This is so if a user wants to follow NASA on social media, they can do so in the Psych app rather than checking the multiple websites and apps that NASA posts to. Our second major requirement is to display a mission countdown to launch and a milestone timeline to see if the mission is on track, detailing what the goals are for each milestone and the time remaining to reach those goals. Our third requirement is to display a multimedia gallery containing sections corresponding to a subject area with regards to the Psych mission. These sections will be combined into slideshows displaying facts with a specific picture or video in a meaningful and attractive manner. Another set of major requirements revolves around unique ways to present Psych mission information. We will do this by including a star map that allows users to point their phone into the sky to track celestial bodies and the Psyche spacecraft at any given point in time, and a size comparison tool that will allow the user to compare the size of Psyche and the spacecraft with more familiar items. Finally, our last major requirement is to provide an admin panel for the Psyche mission administrators to add, remove, or update the content that is presented by the app, everything from milestone targets to mission renderings. So for our timeline on the left, we have the timeline for the first phase of the project, wrapping up in mid-January 2018. So far, we have completed the design of the app and assigned tasks to team members. Currently, the team is working to complete their assigned portion of the app and will be done by mid-January. On the right, we have the timeline for the second phase of the project, expected to be completed mid-April 2018. We'll be working on the interactive star map and spacecraft tracking, the interactive size comparison tool, and completing the integration of all app components and the backend and testing for reliability. Our mission deliverables for the sponsor for this project are shown on the left, from developing the UI standard to creating the major components of the app to linking the components with the backend. On the right, the deliverables for this class are displayed from project proposal to the requirements document to the completed iOS app. For the upcoming semester, we expect the application prototype for our social media, gallery, timeline, and the backend services to store the information to be completed mid-January. We expect the star map and size comparison features for the app and the admin portal to update contents delivered by the app to be completed mid-March. Finally, we expect the full integration of the app and backend services to be production ready and submitted to NASA mid-April. This is the work breakdown structure for our project, and as you can see by the red block, we are in the first phase of this project. Once again, my name is Kevin Shim, and my main contribution to this project is project coordination, from assigning tasks to different programmers, maintaining the GitLab code repository, providing programming support, and coordinating with the graphic designer to ensure the UI encompasses all of the features in our app. I also worked on the home screen and tab bar components of our app, creating a countdown timer as the first thing a user sees and providing placeholders in the tab bar for other app components when they're ready. As this project continues into the next semester, I'll be working on integrating all the different app components and connecting them to their backend services when all pieces are complete. The end results will be a fully functional app encompassing all the app components created by other members of the group and connecting those components to the backend services provided.
My name is Ethan Lee, and I worked on the back end to the gallery. What I created was a web server to handle all gallery requests when given a timestamp. The client app stores the last known fetch time, its last known fetch time, and then when that fetch time is given to my server will return any images that have been uploaded by a NASA affiliate after that fetch time. Furthermore, I also handle the timeline of the mission, and when a NASA affiliate would like to speed up or make any changes to the mission timeline, he or she will also do it through my web server. Currently, what is done is the web server. However, the interface for a NASA affiliate to upload images or modify the timeline is still in progress. These components will be completed by December 22nd of 2017.
Hello, I'm Bowen. In my team, currently I'm assigned to fill and submit meeting minutes forms. I'm also working on the social media feed portion of the app. At the first few months of this semester, I learned iOS development with Swift by watching online courses. By what I learned in the online courses, I created segues between grid view, list view, and detail view using navigation bar, parent modally, and shoe. I also used the collection view controller and an image button to switch from grid view and to detail view. By December the 22nd, I need to connect the views with APIs of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I also need to connect the models to the backend data sources of NASA official blogs. And also, I need to add style and aesthetics to the view. Besides, testing and integration should be done by that time.
My name is Oganel Chukwume Erwa. For the purpose of this project, I will be working on the timeline portion of the application. Basically, the timeline portion of the application is one of the features that was requested by the sponsor. This is going to keep track of the milestones that have already occurred in the Psyche mission and also the upcoming milestones as well. This portion will also have a countdown date till the actual launch of the Psyche. So this would actually have a countdown till the actual launch date. So for this particular portion of the app, we have been able to develop some of the methods that are going to be used in removing, fetching, and adding new milestones to the app. We have a few outstanding portions left, which includes adding the style and aesthetics to the UI and the integration and testing portion as well.
Hi, my name is Robbie Jaya, and I'm also a computer scientist in this project. And I'll be working with Anastasia to create the timeline of this project. To be specific, my part of creating the timeline is to create the scrubber for the milestone. The scrubber listed the milestone that we have passed and also what we would like to achieve next. Each point in the scrubber listed all the facts, title, and pictures of the milestone, and if you click, there's a button on the bottom of the page. It will move you to the next page, and on that page it will show you the time left for the certain milestone to launch. The progress I've made so far is collecting all the facts, picture, and the time left for the milestone to finish, to launch, and knowing how to create the scrubber and function all the buttons needed for the components. The outstanding part of this project is we have to finish implementing all the function needed for the timeline because the timeline needs a lot of time to be tested and integrated. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shad Hamsani. For this application, I'll be working on the gallery page in Mission Facts, which will be organized into sequence. The gallery page has different media types, and we're trying to view the facts, to present the facts with the media in an engaging, fun way. So, the gallery page will be organized into sequences about each multimedia item that can be viewed in a storytelling way, more like Snapchat. So the user can select like different media items, and they're going to be viewed one after the other in a storytelling way. So during the first weeks of the semester, I had to learn how to work with Xcode storyboard in order to design the interface, the layout for the gallery. After that, I've been trying to learn more Swift since I have zero knowledge in Swift. So yeah, as I said, I created a set of stories which present the released fact in media in an engaging way. So I need to learn more, and also I'll be I've been after we're done from the Xcode storyboard, I've been learning Swift in order to begin development on the multimedia and help my teammate with that. And after that, for the winter break, I'm hoping to develop segues for displaying stories and the transition between the media items. John is ahead, my teammate's ahead of me in that. And by the end of December, I'll be testing each unit to ensure that the gathering facts are presented as expected.
I'm Wei Jan Chen, and my contribution to the project was that I helped with the planning and design phase of the app. And this included putting together the app UI and UX and creating wireframes for the graphic designer to build off of in Adobe XD, which allows you to link together the app to make a prototype out of wireframes so that you can check navigation and see if there are any holes. I am also currently working on the gallery for the mission facts, and I've currently completed the gallery collection view, and I'm working on creating segues into the slideshows, which are similar to how Snapchat has stories set up. And my outstanding milestones include linking the data model to the server UFAM built using API calls, and then testing and integrating the entire multimedia gallery section into the rest of the app. And that should be completed by December 22nd.